right? They don't have the right to our stories, our testimony, um, or anything else. We have the right to that. So you damn right, the Cash App and PayPal will be up. These criminals, these assholes, these real life murderers and shit, they don't have a right to use my shit as they fucking destroy and annihilate and do whatever the fuck they like to their lives and then pretend that I can't throw Cash App or PayPal up. So yeah, nope. Mister, he had a video almost a year ago with Summer's name in it, Jamie over there, while he's sucking lips, asshole, and apparently defending Benny too, but calling Rap a tragedy pimp. I don't know, man. I'm just, and this is who he's talking to nicely in his chats, eating her shit and boohooing and applauding and being like the poor lips, the poor lips. Oh my gosh, poor lips. You know, um, this is who it is, and he's saying that everybody's making money on Summer's name, right? You just heard that. That those people are tragedy pimps. Yeah, he's got videos from a year ago with Summer's name in it, and fighting over yeah. But here, this is who he's buddying up and coddling and playing handsies with in his chat there, and you could, you know, yeah. She's lying. She's trying to make it. She's in cahoots with this other YouTuber to make it look like I'm doing something wrong, and that she's attacking my character. Now, I have letters wrote right straight to you from my moderators, from people that are in my channel that actually miss me because they care about what we were doing. And this little girl that we can't. Yeah, I know. Coffee mugs, shirts, other merch. I'm aware with my name on it. See, the thing about my name is it's pretty specific. It's not one you hear often, see often, and it's not one many people are ever fucking named. So when they try to backtrack that they weren't wrongfully using my name to make money on, and that they aren't gonna have to cough up every fucking penny of it, and I got news for them. Uh, but I mean, that's gonna be hard to get away from in any court. I mean, like, why is this name? Oh, well, it's just a random name, like Becky, Karen, Sarah, whatever. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. And then, even if you run an image of mine through something that, changes it just enough to where you can say, oh, but it's, my version of or whatever, when you were actively using an image of someone's health condition and making fun of their disability, that goes into different territory, bro. But they're doing it, and they think it's a buffer here, so. And that they'll just keep flying with it. But yeah, I'm well aware of the merch. My face and name and shit on it. And that, no, the shirt is not about making fun of a domestic violence survivor and shit, and the abuse and the abuser that you clearly talk to and things. Imagine that. Fun times for them all, I suppose, at some point. Oh, yeah. Some days, some days. Well, for me, I could already be doing that, but I've got weird. I could have kicked that in immediately, crafters line. But I thought hunting them, outing them, and growing my voice before they could silence. It's why I changed my lines during this whole journey. Is so that others would be hopefully saved from their fuckery and light would be shown upon them, and others kept safe from them in other cases, and other missing, like Summer. And those the victims, survivors, fighters, missing, murdered out there who need justice and not tragedy events. So, for to us, I guess, so be it at a certain point, right? It means that, sometimes you have to do what's right, even if it means you bleed a little. But there's a time and place for everything in full tilt to take effect, yes. And even in my not listening rant today, I'm still very careful what the fuck I'm saying, make no mistake about that. I don't know Resurrection, but I would love to have the amount of whatever the fuck it is they have, but not really. Like, there's a point of confidence, right? That one can have about themselves, but then there's a line there where you just go into monster territory, man. Right? They don't have fucking self confidence. They have emptiness, and they try to pretend they have confidence. They just have the fucking audacity. And I don't care what the fuck said about me. That's what people seem to fail to realize. I don't give a shit. Like, I mean, I'm here for several reasons, and yeah, this shit destroys and annihilates and fucks with our real lives. Yes, it does. It causes torment, terror, and in that regard, I do give a fuck. However, I know the day will come when they pay for that outright. I know it's coming. However, in the meantime, if them doing that and talking shit and pushing out false narratives can add to that pile, and them slandering, libeling, etc. some more, and can show the inner workings and such, well, then so be it. You know? Mm-mm. And watch for the next, I don't know, because there's another cycle coming in. It started with the car shit the other day, tattoo shit, a couple others. The regular tragedy pampers are just gonna have the douche nozzles do the work for them. But the thing is, like, you know, when I know what's happening here in the background. I know shit's been happening on the ground, live and in real time here. All right, and back here in the streets, behind the scenes. So another cycle is afoot. I'm not oblivious to it, and I knew those would be part of it, and we're trying for that. Do you think anything's accidental around here, Griff? Or that people have suddenly, as grown-ass adults and overnight, changed everything about who they were and had some sort of epiphanies enough about self to change their character and who they pal around with, and have had whole life changes and moral compasses implanted and any of that? Hell no. Come on now. I figured he did it while I was in Jamie's house. Jamie tried to say the same thing. I'm not surprised by Griff. I don't give a fuck. I mean, those two, we all know that have been paying attention, been behind some of the most notorious scams and cons and ventures of Tragedy Pimp Crew, and have been two of the worst little weapons and all that for Tragedy Pimp Crew. Just time to build their own and set out like newbie lions. You know, another fake fight, another bullshit to separate from. Wasn't that near the Honest Rage time, Griff, when they booted that one off the island after the scams in the background? Yeah. I mean, her neighbor ain't wrong, y'all. Her neighbor ain't wrong. Just like Lips did to myself and my children. And she helped Monster target us because of her woohoo crackers issues. Just like she's already done to Candace. Already did this to Candace. Just like she's done to Marlena and the rest. This is who fucking Lips is. She ain't helping Summer. She's targeting and tormenting and helping this group. Target and torment the rest of everybody around Summer. That's what the fuck Lips is about. And she admitted in court that it was all for content and that YouTube is her livelihood. And boo-hoo. The neighbor just called her out for being what she is, clearly in Summer's case. It's that she wants to know how this neighbor knows what all fuckery she's been getting up to in Summer's case and around Summer and to Candace and Dawn and Marlena and the neighbors and community. And with our monster, as she helped them and this Tragedy Pimp group with Slithers and Crame and Gabo and Floppy and the others that day set up the fake shit to target my daughter and I and my son. For what funsies? No. You know why? Content. Because YouTube's her livelihood, like she admitted in court. Knows. And that's why she's, well, how does she know if she's not been watching me? So it's full admittance. You see her slip. That slip right there tells you she knows. She didn't argue what the neighbor was saying. She didn't go, that's not what. She goes, well, how does she know that if she's not been watching me or whatever since November of last year? And that's the fucking slip up, right? She has not a word to say about like, no, you've got that all wrong. She goes, well, how would she know that if she wasn't watching me? Basically, is what it translates to. These bitches care one stitch about children around here. Not one. But they will damn well use them and harm them and hurt them for content and a YouTube livelihood. While they stand and call others fucking liars, yet you can clearly hear them lie and admit to all this shit. And yet people keep partaking. So she has just actively had a role in trying to get other children and getting other children taken from parents, supposedly, allegedly, according to her lying mouth. And you know, you can see her role with Monster and the rest of this group, targeting my child as well, etc. And like she said, it's all for content. It's all for her livelihood, right? But yeah, good times, good times. Tragedy pimps, ain't it, folks? See the damage they're doing to so many around Summer and in the community and to witnesses and those who know Summer and are pieces of the puzzle and the fires and all of these things. Do you see the damage? The shit they're getting up to? You tell me how any of it's helping Summer. Tell me. Tell me. how what they're doing to the rest of the community members, neighbors, witnesses, POIs, anybody else. You tell me how it's helping Summer. You tell me how tormenting the children like Summer's siblings and trying to hunt them down, or H, or the other siblings and children of Allie, etc., and my children are harming all of them. You tell me how in the hell that helps Summer. About Phil and Robin's daughter in church, about all these other kids in between all of it as they air their images and pictures, or all those that they aired the pictures of at church functions around Boston's Son and things. They just showed their pictures freely and things like that. You tell me how any of that fucking helps Summer, huh? Anybody? Can you do that? No, it's a bunch of mobs of fucking crazy true slime junkies who are out for one needful thing or the other. Who are monsters, man. And a lot of them, they have that mob mentality, pitchfork. They're going to make anybody they think is guilty or they want to be guilty, or their low comprehension literacy skills, inability to read people, think they know everything, etc., and to target and torment people and to get into their lives and quote punish them. They think they're going to break if they can set up court cases or fingers to screw with all of us, or to target our children, or do this and the other, that somehow they're going to get something, or they're going to solve Summer's case, or whatever the fuck it is, man, and they're not. But they are living off of it, feeding it for entertainment, and not a damn bit of it is helping Summer in any shape, form, or fashion. But it's harming the most vulnerable amongst us, and those already traumatized by all of these events, and some are vanishing, and all these children who have real memories, real experiences, real interactions, and real witness testimony and memories of things that haunt the shit out of them. These people find funny to target and torment further. These children who are still trying yet to escape true monsters that these people leash and collar like weapons. Is how I mistakenly, let me make it clear, I really thought just because I could feel a little wiggle and because of how hard I bit this bitch and went Hannibal Lecter on her, that I had loosened my shit, right? And I did, a little. But because of what had happened to me earlier tonight, I could not feel my own strength. And I was able to literally pull these motherfuckers and spit them out behind me on purpose. All I can tell you is that being accidentally drugged with angel dust / PCP at your place of employment because a new manager who is planning on essaying other girls that are under you to do horrible things to them makes for some wild times, and there's a reason that people in LA and stuff, you see them get shot 45 fucking times and not slow down once. So that's the reason I didn't feel shit, didn't know shit, and was sitting there thinking I was doing no damage to these other humans. And then when I went outside, they finally got balls. And I'm sure Monster, somewhere, somebody's talked to Monster if they've not already, because I'm sure it's maybe where that tale came from. We'll tell you the same, or should. Nobody knocks my shit out for me. But anyway, so we're raised that if you're going to run that mouth, you're going to take what's coming. And I'm not one of them chicks that stands and runs her dick clicker for 45 minutes before I punch you in the fucking face either.
You damn sure don't scare me.
My pap also taught me to let them take first hit. It's a legal thing. Try not to make it out in public. Catch a motherfucker in a back alley. Never kick a man while he's down after you've done got him down.